to their professional teachers like Stephanie. For them to be recognized in a group like this just means that we value what is the most important thing. The reason why we have jobs every day is young people. And thank you for your patience with all of our young people. I met this fabulous young lady. Her name is Makenzie Williams. She is a South Lake student. She was on a videotape that was actually sent to a wide range of people in FCPS. She was entertaining and engaging some Lake Ann students in the culinary arts department at South Lakes High School. And I happened to be nothing to do, and so I clicked on this video, and I was like, wow, this kid is pretty awesome. And she had these kids, and she was going over with them all the different things you could do with apples. And she had these kids engaged, and they were asking questions. She was answering, she was giving them formative assessments and all this other kind of stuff. At these are very smart people. They know a lot more than I do. And I said to myself, I want to meet this kid. As you know, I like kids. So I had a nice opportunity, and I called her principal. And her principal, Kim Retzer, was kind enough to say, sure, come on out. And she set a time for Makenzie and I to meet one another. And she blew me away in just sitting and talking in a conference room. She was interviewing me, directing me, and I said, you know what, we want you to come and talk to our holiday celebration and just let kids know, the adults know, I guess sometimes we do have kids, adults know what it is that she is really passionate about with regard to her education. I told her she could talk about whatever she wanted to talk about, and I said she could invite her mom and dad too. And so Steve and Cammie are here. Stand up, Steve and Cammie. And so they just wanted to make sure that we fed her breakfast. So therefore, take over, Makenzie. We're happy that you're here.
Hi, everyone. Thank you so much for the opportunity, Mr. Tyson, for letting me be here. I am Makenzie Williams. Currently, I'm a senior at South Lakes High School, where I'm involved in the culinary program, as he said. Before that, I attended Rachel Carson Middle School and Lake Ann Elementary School, where I completed the Spanish immersion program. So I've been all through FCPS. I'm here to speak to you all today about the importance of CTE classes in our school and how they can change the lives of students. In my personal experience, CTE classes have offered me a way to greatly expand my skills in a field that I was already interested in. They've also built my confidence in those skills. I started in culinary at the intro level. There's 3 levels. And I knew that I could cook in the kitchen with my mom, but I didn't know the extent to which I could grow this talent and I could have a real passion for it. And this culinary class has given me so many opportunities that I would have never come across if I hadn't had it. For example, I competed last year in the Skills USA commercial baking contest, and I'm currently ranked 2nd in the state for that. I also have 2 jobs in the industry right now, which I love so much, and I receive higher pay there because of the tests and the certifications and all sorts of things that culinary has offered me. So, additionally, it grew my support system. My chef Stowers, who is one of the best people in the world to me, I'm very, very close with her because I've been in her class for 3 years. So it's given me an adult that I can trust and I can talk to if I ever had a problem, or if anything exciting ever happened to me, I know that I could talk to her and she would be proud of me. It's also given me a wide range of friends because I've been in this class for 3 years with some of them, others 2. So it's just, it's like a little community there. And it's a really nice place to go. It's my favorite place in school. But for the students as a whole, not just myself, it gives them a really good sense of purpose and direction. Sometimes high school students still feel really lost and they don't know what they want to do, and they feel a lot of pressure from all angles to figure out what their life is going to be like. CTE classes give them an outlet to sort of explore different industries that aren't solely core classes, and sort of explore a more creative, more hands-on side of the world. It also gives them a really good sense of belonging and community, like I mentioned earlier, how I feel in culinary. these classes do have several levels, and you usually have the same teacher for them, and you stick with the same kids, so it's sort of like your own little group there, which is really nice. In addition to that, producing a tangible product helps students feel much more accomplished. The skills that they're learning in these classes can be applied to everyday life immediately when they go home. I remember when I first started intro and we got into the kitchen, I was coming home every night asking my mom if I could help her make dinner, or if I could make dinner myself, because I wanted to show them all the skills that I was acquiring and all of the fun stuff that I had learned in this class. It also gives students a lot of increased job opportunities because of the experience that they get and all of the certifications that they're offered. And in addition to that, those jobs could be higher paying than an average high schooler job. And in addition to that, as a whole, it gets students much more prepared for college life or life after high school, whatever they choose to do. They feel capable and not so scared of leaving high school because they know that they have skills that they can rely on and fall back on if something were ever to happen to them. As for the schools as a whole, CTE classes have time and time again been improved to be very, very good for improving attendance, because in these classes, students can see the relevance of the content that they're learning. That touches back to the skills being applied every single day in their lives right now. So they want to go to these classes and they enjoy being there. And they also develop non-cognitive skills much better than solely core classes. The two put together develop self-motivation, persistence, teamwork, all sorts of skills like that that are really important in everyday life throughout your whole entire life. So CTE has done so much for me, and I know that it can do so much for other students and give them equally as amazing opportunities as those that I have been given, like speaking to you all today. It gives them a more well-rounded education and prepares them for life after high school, and sort of takes away that fear factor of leaving our special little bubble that is high school. In conclusion, I urge you all to put more emphasis on CTE classes in your respective schools, because they can do great things for the students of FCPS and our county as a whole. Thank you.
This young lady, she is fabulous. She is, you think about it, if you didn't know she was a South Lakes high school student and she was just talking, you would not get the impression that she is a high school student. She is incredibly poised, how she talked about her profession, but she's going places. Get to know her early on, because when she's famous, we want her to be able to say, I remember you, like that, etc. So because we're always kind, you know we want Steve and Cammie to come up so we can take a picture of the three of them together.